Hey guys, Tammy Bro here. I'm bringing you an updated Mage Bandos in Elite Void video. This one's going to include a short intro going over gear setup for people who are new, as well as a 17 kill trip that doesn't have completely garbage audio. If you don't want to watch this intro, a lot of people don't, then just skip to like 5 minutes in the video. I'm not going to be offended. Okay, so jumping right into your gear setup, we have, here we go. We have Elite Void, obviously. Trident the Swamp. Don't go with the normal Trident. Saying is just fine though, but it does cost a lot of blood runes. I don't have it, but it's not required. The only thing I'd really skimp here is Eternal Boots. You can just use Infinity Boots. It's just fine. I just don't have an extra pair of Infinity Boots to show off because obviously mine are turned into Eternals. I would not skimp on the Mage's Book. This is where people are going to want to skimp. Get the Mage's Book, guys. Don't use a Book of Darkness like I did in the video after this. The bonus really does make a difference, and it's really not that hard to get. Also, you're going to want it for Chambers of Zarek anyway, so go ahead and knock it out. Seers Ring is just fine. You can use Brimstone Ring. I normally use Brimstone Ring, but they're pretty comparable, so it's not that big of a difference. You want the Imbued Zami Cape specifically so that you get it for kill count. The War Blessing is better for kill count as well. If you don't have a War Blessing, then you're going to have to bring a Bandos item with you. Also the Occult, obviously. I wouldn't skimp on the Occult, just grind it out. Bandos really isn't that important, so get your Occult first. Past that, you need Augury. Don't do this without Augury, guys. It's not worth it. You technically can, but it's not worth your time. There are other methods you can use, like the range method, which is also viable. Gear setup wise, you're going to have your runes in the bottom, obviously. Your Bones to Peaches. You need Bones to Peaches for this to be effective, so don't skimp on that. Stamina, yeah, bring it, especially in Void. Don't skimp on that. It might not be required, but bring it. Past that is going to be your food and supplies. Generally, you're going to start with just a couple prayer potions, and then as you get more experience, you can cut some of the food and add in more potions. Okay? Now, last thing is whenever you go to my video, you notice I don't have any teleport tabs in my inventory. That's because I use this special method where I can bring an extra food in. So I'm going to, I got my stuff, so I'm going to teleport to Trollheim, trap a food, teleport back to your house, and then go back to where you were. I'm going to Stamina Potion, Sarah Brew up, and then I have a normal restore. You want to do the Sarah Brew for the defense. You could also just use the Super Defense Potion. That would be fine. And then you use all those up. You're going to come over here to grab some more Manta Rays. And then now you're full of food. You're going to teleport back. Grab your Manta. There you go. You're going to use the same trick to get through the door for the hammer. You'll get a hammer as a drop from one of the goblins. And then there you go. The only thing I would say also is a requirement, which is actually the worst thing, is you need 2000 total level. You can do this just fine, mechanically without 2000 total, but you're often going to get crashed if you don't have at least 1750. I would not do Mage Bandos without at least 1750 total. It's just not worth your time, but 2000 is strongly preferred. Obviously that's a very high requirement, but sorry, Bandos sucks, guys. That's why you do this. Okay, past that we're going to move right into the clip of me doing the trip, and you can watch that for some actual live kill examples. This is my first trip of the day, and I haven't done Mage Bandos in a while, so if it's totally scuffed, well, sorry. My quick prayers, pray range, Augury. I'm just going to fire on in here, and if I die, well, I'm not going to post the video, so yeah. Okay, wait for him to walk away here. Okay, it catch first freeze, perfect. And I'm going to freeze here. Okay, I'm going to be trying to explain as I go, because I think that's more effective than the full-on explanation, but we want to catch that freeze. The first kill is always going to be a little bit scuffed because things aren't stacked well, but you want to use Blood Barrage to freeze up, to heal up. When he gets this corner, okay, so I got the XP drop, but it wasn't on him. There we go. Caught him there. So this is something that I didn't have in my previous video. Part of why I wanted to make another video here is this square. In the past, I'd run all the way to the corner, but it's actually much better to run to this square right here. As you can see, I have Bandos marked. He's 4 tiles wide. So if you stand here, he still goes all the way to the wall. But as you can see right here, I'm able to get an extra freeze in before he gets to me. But if I'd been in the corner, like I have in the past, then there's a decent chance that he's going to... oh, that was not the melee minion. Then he'll be able to melee me as I run across that southern wall. So here, you want to prioritize healing up. So even though Bandos is frozen, I want to prioritize healing so that I don't have to use my brews or food. Okay, run to this wall here. Okay, I got the freeze, that was on him. I'm trying to be careful because you don't want to freeze the melee minion accidentally. Let me tag him. And actually think that you froze Bandos and then you get meleeed. So that first kill went really smooth actually. For the first kill of the trip, that went really well. Oh, I thought we had him there. So we go here. So you see I roll to that square. I run here, I catch one freeze here. I'm not going to be able to catch another one. Wait for the melee. Run. I get one more freeze here, and then I get one more attempt. I caught that freeze. So I knew that was on Bandos because the melee minion was not... Oh, I gotta bring my prayer pot. I've tried to be greedy in prayer in the first kill because I have the whatchamacallit. Ooh, I tried to drop my thing there. No tacits. I'm looking for tacits, guys. That's what I'm going for here. Okay, so now we have this. I'm going to be... Normally I'd freeze the melee minion, but because it's so low health, I just want to get the barrage for some healing. Now, a lot of times I'll flick, and sometimes I won't, depending on how much health I need and how lazy I'm feeling. In this case, I'm trying to get my health up, so I'm going to flick. And they're off-ticked really nicely here. Okay, now that I'm full health, I'm going to call it good. So I'm camping Augury. Augury really makes a huge difference on your defense against the magic minion. Normally I would turn it off now, but since I'm about to refill my whole prayer anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and camp it. Hell yeah, that's a really good first drop. The worst part about Bandos though is managing your inventory. You gotta manage all this stuff you get from jobs. It's terrible. But it's how it be. Ooh. I'm gonna go refill my prayer before I miss it. I have a stamina here. You want to walk around while you're doing this. I have a stamina, but usually I don't need it, but I've found recently that it's just worth having it. Because sometimes you get a bad kill. Okay, caught the freeze. I'm actually gonna pick up my food here. So, especially when you're starting out, you want to eat your peaches, kind of aggressively. Be able to manage your supplies better. Your supply management at the start of a trip is really hard. It's really annoying. Okay, so that one didn't hit him. Okay, so then, since the Bandos and the melee minion were stacked, I was trying to be careful to make sure that I didn't hit, the melee minion and not Bandos. So when you walk up to this corner, since I went all the way to that corner and all the way down to this corner, the mage and range minions are now stacked. There you go, perfect freeze. So that works out. I'm gonna go ahead and go pick up my potions here. And I'm gonna pick up my stuff here. And I'm gonna heal. So remember, I'm gonna focus on healing when I can. Okay, he's stacked. That was the melee minion. So that's exactly what I'm talking about. If I had not put on prey melee, I would have tanked a melee. Because I got the XP drop, Come on. Gonna get a melee here. Ooh. Come on, Bandos. Give me catch freezes. There we go. So that's what I'm talking about. Whenever people do Bandos, they see that kind of stuff happening where I missed several freezes in a row. And that's going to happen even if you had completely max gear. And that's why people say you need such good gear, is that minimize that happening. It will happen less often with good gear, but it will still happen. Okay. Melee minion died. I'm gonna heal up. That should kill one of them. Yep. Got 6 potions on the ground. I hate supply management early in the trip. I count 4 crashes, 4 stomps. Come on. Nope. Man, I really wanted to catch... Okay, I'm gonna take an extra hit. I need to, because I don't have Augury on. There we go. I need to get it back around there. This brush potion's gonna despawn. This is actually bad. Okay. So this is hard. Okay, now we're back on track here. Yeah, normally the kills don't take this long. I guess I am feeling the effects of Void a little bit here. But it just kind of got messed up at the start. Ooh, I overdrank my pro potion. There we go, caught the freeze. Also part of it, I haven't done it in a while, so. One. I'm gonna run. Good thing I have a stamina potion. I think that should kill him. Oh, nope. That one should, though. Okay, I want to stand right here, because this way the melee minion is going to stack. Oh, that's going to kill him. Oh, no, it didn't. Hell yeah. Okay. See, they're on-ticked right now, so I'm not even going to worry about flicking them. I'm just going to kill this mage minion. I'm going to waste some prayer by camping Augury, because the mage minion is still hitting me. I think that'll finish him off. Nope, it didn't. There we go. Okay. Now, you could be flicking right now, but I'm going to worry about my supplies setting up for the moment. Okay. There we go. Perfect. Okay, we are smooth sailing right now. Let me go ahead and move that up there. Okay, so we have 17 seconds. I'm going to drop them. I like to drop my potions about 15 to 20 seconds before. So you have some time. As you can see here, I'm a little bit slow, so I have to turn on run to get my corner in time. There we go. You see, I was about a tick slow, I think, so I didn't catch it in time. I'm gonna eat my peaches. So you generally want to safe up right here at the start, because right at the start of the kill, you don't have anything to blood barrage, because the minions haven't stacked yet. So that's when I often eat my peaches. 2, 3, 4. Missed. Okay, run to the other side. Okay, so the minions just stacked. Perfect. If you can, it's actually better to run in this column, because then you can actually stack the melee and the mage, and the melee and Bandos, but didn't get it this time. Three, four. Okay, that was on the minion. Yep. That was, yep, on the minion again. Oh shit. Okay, got it in time. Okay, I'm gonna drop. Okay, heal up. Yeah, I definitely think it's a good thing I brought a stamina, because I am definitely using more run energy than normal with Void. One thing you can do to help save some run energy is walk manually by walking one square. It will add up for sure over time. Okay. Let's heal up here. Are they unticked? Okay. Okay, well it just died anyway. There we go. So you see, I haven't even used any of my starting food. That's actually pretty common. Well, okay, so normally I'll end up using one full brew often, or at least a couple doses of brew on the very first kill, because I don't have anything to blood barrage. See, I'm getting so much supplies, this is ridiculous. It all evens out though over time, generally. I don't take most of the drops that we're gonna get, but I will be taking the snapdragon seed, because it's a snapdragon seed. I'm gonna take that. You see, there's so much stuff to manage on the ground, but it's worth it to do this, because if you don't, then whenever you start going dry for food drops later, then you're gonna be in trouble. Ooh, I missed that freeze. Yep. Okay. I went ahead and drank. Or ate the manta, because I wasn't sure if that was gonna be on Bandos or not, so I wanted to be sure that I healed up. And I have extra food, so it's much better to be safe right now. But I didn't actually need to eat that manta. But I've got extra sharks here, so I'm gonna replace it there. Let's heal up. Oh, I misclicked. Yep. Okay, perfect. Whenever you can, it's really nice to be able to heal off Bandos and the melee minion, because then you're not losing DPS on Bandos as much. Okay, I'm gonna get a melee. Alright, so this is where our brews come in. Got it. So brews are for that situation right there, where you're low health and you don't have enough. I'm gonna have to stamina. Yeah, I think if you're using Void, you definitely need to bring a stamina potion. I'm very glad I did, because your kills are gonna be longer. And I definitely would not recommend using this Book of Darkness, because it is making a big difference, actually. Okay. Got the freeze. Okay, stack. There we go. Heal up. Yeah, I would definitely recommend going for Book of Darkness and Infinity Boots. The difference has actually been very noticeable since the last time I tried Void. Because Void is percentage based on how much it gives to your accuracy, I think that's probably why it's such a big difference. As you can see though, it's still working. It's just I'm having a little bit more tough time getting the freezes. But when I did it last time, and I was using, because I've got Mystic Boots, I used Mage's Book last time, rather than Book of Darkness, and I really didn't have issues. And I mean, I still have a good amount of supplies, so I'm okay. Just had a few rough kills. I need to walk. Okay. Also, the supply management makes it harder too when you're starting out. Okay. Now we're down to only 2 on the ground. Got that under control. The thing is that whenever you're doing Mage Bandos properly, you actually net positive supplies over time. So you're going to end up getting more food from the minions and from the peaches than you're going to end up using. So you're really just saving it up. Oh, there's a bone over here. I'm not going to make it. That little maneuver is going to cost me some run energy. Okay, ooh, okay, I got the freeze. Perfect. I'm actually going to stack right here. And that's why this tile is marked. It's so that whenever I catch that freeze like that, I can actually go ahead and stack the melee minion and the range minion. So I can do that right there and get a little bit of healing. Okay, caught the freeze. Just gonna... Oh, we're actually at full health. So I'm gonna walk here, saves a little bit of run energy. I think I'm about at the edge of the range. 3, 4. Got it. Now you can... So too slow on that freeze. If I catch the freeze on that, I could have stacked them all 3, but it was a little bit off timing. It's okay though. Ooh, I messed that up. I had pre-melee on way too early. Okay, that was him. Yep, again, gotta be careful of that minion stack. What? These darn potions are really throwing me off here, because I gotta pick them up. Ooh, I'll take a kebab. Yeah, this potion's cost me some health. Perfect. That's what I needed right now. There we go. Rune plate body. Sorry. I don't take most of the drops because, I mean, you're spending so much money in runes. It's like, yeah, it's like 40k. But if you want, you can bring... I actually have the elite dyers. Oh, that's the wrong prayer. Rip, I just wasted some health. It's okay, though. Oh, there we go. I like that. You can actually bring the Explorer Ring 4 so you can alch this stuff. But I don't usually want to use the potions or use the inventory slot for the ring. It does restore your run energy, but stamina works better. When you need it, you can drink it faster, and you get 4 doses out of it. So I think it's just overall better to use the stamina. And I'm spending so much in runes already that 40k is not, you know, a big worry for me. But I do like Snapdragon Seeds because they give me my restores back. Though I really don't need that either. I have so many restores, it's ridiculous. So probably shouldn't even worry. Okay. There we go. I like this spot to drop my stuff. That's what I'm used to. You could drop it other places. I like it because you often can eat your peaches off the first freeze. Just like right now, you'd catch a freeze and then you take some damage, and then as this is happening, you know, just right this, you eat a peach, grab a potion, and often you can get a lot of your potions back right at the start. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do it right here actually. 4 crashes. Oh, that was not him. That was also not him. He's being stubborn. So this is what happens. Like you miss a bunch of freezes in a row sometimes. It's normal. It happens every trip. You have to be able to deal with it. Heal up. Focus on prioritize healing up. Even though I'm at 88, I want to top off my health. Because when you need that health, you really need it. Perfect. It's because you can get it really easily right now, but if you're running around the room like a crazy man, and Bandos is trying to kill you, then that 10 hit points can make a huge difference. Hey. Oh, they're treating me on food right now. I haven't got any restores though, which is pretty typical at this point. So whenever you, ooh, big hits. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and actually eat my food there. I should be able to be okay. I'm gonna walk so that I don't use my run energy. I didn't discuss this, but the reason we use... Hold on. That was not on Bandos. Come on. Ooh, that was chance. I just got chanced. If he'd melee'd, he could have killed me right there. That happens. Ooh. All sorts of scuffed right now. This is a bad kill. It happens. You get chance most kills. This is definitely the Void though. I can't grab those because he'll melee me. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up full here. Okay, so that was pretty rough. I got chance there twice actually. That was pretty bad. I mean, most of the time you get chance, you don't die. That's how it works. But even with lots of experience, I get chanced. Usually at least once a trip. It's just really hard not to. Because I think he max hits 60 with his melees. It's either 50 or 60 or something. I used to know it when I was doing Bandos more often. See, I lost all my food that they dropped because this kill took so long. It's okay though. If anybody is actually watching this far in the video, which I don't know, maybe you will. This is why I probably shouldn't. You definitely want the Mage's Book and the Infinity Boots. It makes a huge difference. Because Void, you know, I mean, Eternals is nice too, but it's not necessary. Okay. But even then, that wasn't the gear. Ultimately speaking, I just messed up. I haven't done Mage Bandos in a while, so that was just mistakes on my end. That the gear wasn't the problem there. And I mean, it was unlucky. That kind of stuff happens even with max gear. You can come in, but I'm recording right now. Let's see, what are we at? We are at 6 Guard Orb kills. Okay. Organize my stuff. Okay, so whenever this happens, you catch that first freeze. You can stay in the corner, but I used to do that. I think I did that in the last video, but I've decided that it's actually better to come up here. You still get one freeze opportunity to catch the refreeze if you get it in time. That would have worked if I'd gotten it, but I didn't. But what this does, ooh, that was not on Bandos minion, but now we have the mage and range minion stacked a lot faster. So I can do this right here. I can start barraging. If I had stayed, then that freeze wouldn't have had Bandos, wouldn't have the minions stacked, and I would have had to start chugging brews for this kill. But because they're stacked here, I can heal up. Come on, nope. Whenever you don't need to stack the minions, you don't have to run to the far corner. You can just run straight through. That gives you more chances to freeze before you have to pray melee again. Actually, I think one Trident hit kill him. Well, I got greedy. Well, theoretically the Ice Barrage would have missed too, so. See? So if I was standing in the corner, then I would have tanked him melee. See, I dodged a hit because I'm standing on that square and not the far corner. I dodged an attack right there. And that could have been a range attack, you know, so that's pretty relevant. And also, every time you have to turn off prey range, then the range minion starts destroying you. Not as bad in Void, since Void actually has range defense, but in Robes, they have like no range defense, so the range minion absolutely destroys you. Also, you can prey flick. Okay, so they're not stacked right now. Wonderful. You can prey flick them, but I normally don't. It is, you know, better, but I don't. As you can see, I do just fine without doing it, and it adds an extra thing for me to fuck up. So I don't really worry about it. There's some lag right there. Oh, I thought I killed the mage minion. Rip. There we go. It's okay. You can actually tank the minions a pretty decent amount, and what only really matters is to try and be at full health by the time you're killed. You're done with all the minions, so it doesn't really matter too much. I took some extra damage. I don't know why I'm doing that. I can just walk. Okay. So far, I've gotten chanced twice. They would have been pretty unlucky to get killed by it, but it's totally possible. But those were my fault. Those were not the gear's fault. Those are just me being rusty. I haven't not done this in such a while. See, this is why I like picking up my potions right now. So now I can pick up my prayer potion. We're good to go. That's the freeze. Got him. Minions are stacked. Perfect. Also, when I'm running this corner, I'm watching my movement, my tile indicator, to make sure that I get all the way into the corner. So I have this thing where you can see it highlights where I'm clicking, where I'm selecting. It also highlights the tile I'm moving to when I run. I want to make sure I get all the way into the corner. That's really relevant for this top corner. Because if you don't go all the way into that corner, when you're trying to stack the minions, they won't stack. You have to get all the way up there. Perfect. Nice freeze. Yep, there again. If I hadn't been on that corner, then it wouldn't have worked. I'm gonna wait for this guy to stack here. Oh, well, he's almost dead anyway. Hey, there's some sharks. You can see now I'm starting to net positive on food. You see, there's even more food. So it's not just me getting lucky. This is normal for food. You start using less food than you get, and you start filling up your inventory with a bunch of food. That's why I don't need to bring as much in the first place, because I'm gonna get so much. I'll get more than I need. It's really just there in case things go south. You want to make sure you at least bring a couple normal food. Don't just bring a shit ton of brews. That's a mistake I made for a long time. I was thinking that I'd just be fine with a bunch of brews because they heal more, but you really want to have at least a few, sharks or mantas. Mantas obviously better. Just get them. They're better. It's not worth wasting. They're not that much harder to get. Guess I'll do one more drop because I got the time here. That way you can eat food when you need to. It heals for more per bite, which is really important when you're in a clutch. And also, obviously, you can keep barraging. The problem with brewing down is you brew down and you get your magic level to where it can't barrage anymore. And then you're in a pickle, because then you kind of got to keep getting meleeed. Okay, let's freeze some Bandos. Perfect. I don't want to grab my stuff there because the melee minion will hit me. There you go. So see, you go all the way to that corner up there, and then they'll stack. So he should stack whenever Bandos moves. I'm actually gonna blood rush. So you see, I only can heal 4 HP, but I'm still gonna top off, because I can hit Bandos and the minion, so might as well. You see there, he's stacked. Perfect. I know that one's on Bandos because the minion's not close enough. I'm gonna go take my food now. Oh, wasted a peach. It's okay though. One thing you do want to be careful of though is wasting. If you start getting so many peaches, don't be too stingy don't be too stingy with them. You want to clear out those inventory, use those peaches. If you start trying to balance like 10, 15 or something peaches on the ground, then you're going to end up spending so much time juggling resources that you're actually going to take more damage, and your kills will be slower, and it'll just not worth it. It'll be counterproductive. Just use them right here. I don't have anything to blood barrage off, so I'm just going to heal. There's no mage minion stacked right now, so I'm going there. Melee minion. I'm gonna go ahead and take those bones, because I'm weird like that. I steal people's bones. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I might get hit. Yeah, I thought that was going to happen. That wasn't a chance, though. I had enough health. Which is why I didn't eat beforehand. This isn't a chance. So I ate there so I wouldn't get chanced by the ranged minion. This is where having the normal food really is important, because I missed like 6 or 7 freezes or something in a row. This is ridiculous. Okay. There we go. So even in that whole thing, I mean, technically I got chanced in a way. Because like the mage minion and whatnot could have hit me really hard, but practically speaking, I was fine there. I want to heal off of this so I can heal off of all three. Okay, I can camp that because I've got prayer up. I might have missed. I feel like I might have missed one of the prayer altar. I might have been able to do it last kill and didn't notice. I'm not sure. But yeah, even though I did get meleeed there, but it wasn't a chance because I was at above 60 health. So still not good. It's not what we're supposed to do. But if you go through an entire trip this long and never get meleeed once, then you know that's pretty damn good. It doesn't happen most of the time. Unless you're wooks. You could be wooks. I probably could have waited, whatever. How are we doing on kills here? 9, yeah. These kills are definitely going slower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, if we get a restore drop, we might make 20. But we'll see how it goes. It's okay. It's hard to make 20 kills without a restore drop, especially on this gear. Ooh. Oh, I gotta get up there. Okay, so we're just gonna ignore Bandos, just keep healing. Okay, so I need to heal up. So I'm gonna try and freeze the minions here so they can stack. Perfect. Got it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stamina again. This is why we bring the stamina, because sometimes you're gonna need it. Perfect. Okay, I like eating a peach as you run down here. Holy fuck. That was... okay, that was so bad. I ran out of run energy. I was just talking about it too. That was really scuffed. Yeah, technically I could have gotten killed very easily there. Though he hit very hard and still didn't kill me. That was near his max hit. And that was just me. I didn't notice the fact that my run energy was about to run out. I'm just gonna. Got it. Perfect. Yeah, I didn't freeze his melee because I wanted to freeze it next to the ranger here. Heal up. Another Snapdragon Seed, wow. I'm getting all the Snapdragon Seeds this trip. Ooh, I'm lagging. There you go. Okay, we're doing alright. They're stacked. So I'm going to heal off Bandos. Now I'm full health. He's going to move whenever Bandos moves, and then they'll be stacked again. There he goes. Missing all the freezes. Yeah, the Void is definitely a noticeable downgrade for sure. I should have stacked melee on the rangers there. I should have stacked them so I could barrage all three. That would have been better. You get fat heals when you have all three minions stacked. Yep. Heal. heals. I do one more. Yeah, part of the reason why you get so much food extra is that you're killing the minions as you go. So you end up killing a lot of the minions, like in the middle of the kill. And they drop, they drop more food. Oh, I thought you were dead, Bandos. I thought you were dead. So I could take off Augury here, but I'm going to be getting the recharge here, and Augury makes actually a very significant difference for how much you get hit by the mage minion. But I'm actually going to flick here because they are off tech. Never mind. Only the one tick though. Three snapdragon seeds is a lot, actually. I don't normally get that many. What's my KC at these days? 691. Looks like I'm gonna get over 700. Maybe. What are we at kills? 11? Well, if I get to 20 kill trip, this will be 700 kills. Still need those tacits. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stack the melee minion here. It's a convenient time to do it. I'll go ahead and top off. There you go. Nice and full. I had to wait just a couple ticks. Oh, you see, I still didn't wait long enough. I was trying to wait for him to, oh, come on, bro. Oh, come on. Bro. Okay, well, at least the Bandos is nice. Heal up. He's getting ready to unfreeze. I'm gonna go ahead and move to this corner preemptively. Freeze that dude. Perfect. We're gonna heal up. Big heal right there. Hey, there we go. See if I can just kill him rather than freeze him. There you go. Got the freeze. Perfect. I'm not gonna fuck around with it. Yeah, it's actually kind of annoying whenever it's just Bandos and you need to heal. It can be a problem because you have no blood barrage targets. If you stand diagonal from the melee minion, he can't melee you. I think that's dead. Yep. And I could be way more efficient with like prayer, and especially with flicking these minions, saving prayer on the minions. Could do a whole lot more. I'm gonna turn off augury here. Actually, Ice Brush costs less runes, costs fewer runes, so I'm gonna use that. Oh, I'm still camping. Okay, Bandos, you're coming. Oh Lord, he coming. Okay, that's a freeze on Bandos. If you've made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. Because I really don't expect anybody to watch this far. But, if you did, I appreciate you. There you go, good job, Mage Minion. Right now, we have not gotten any super restore drops so far. So I don't think we're not gonna make it to 20 kills without the super restores. Our kill speed is just so slow. You definitely want don't skimp on the boots and the book. It's not worth it. When I did Void in the past, it works so much better. But it's still working. Snapdragon seed, another snap seed. Oh, rip. Whatever, it's okay. A little bit of health wasted. Well, I'm glad that I took the whatchamacallit. I'm glad I took the first seed, because I'm gonna use that inventory slot anyway. We're doing just fine on food right now. Just missed a bunch of freezes. They didn't stack. I don't think I made it all the way to the corner. And the range minion moved. This is a problem. There we go. This is where it comes in handy to have a bunch of extra food, because I don't have any good blood barrages right now. I think they're stacked. I don't know if that's, I don't think that's actually him. Shit. Yeah, this is kind of rough because I don't have any good blood barrage targets. Oh shit. I did not think that was gonna hit Bando, that hit the minion. Oh, there's another mistake. That one hit the range minion, yeah. Run low and run energy. I need to not run out of run energy again. Perfect. Oh, I shouldn't have frozen there. Okay, that was a pretty rough kill. We got a lot of... Well, we messed up at the start, so I didn't have freeze targets because the minions didn't stack. And then it walked out of the way. When you run across that's the eastern wall, it will cause one of the minions to move, to walk forward a bit, and that causes them to not stack when you come around the next time, pretty often. But luckily I had a lot of extra food. That's where brews come in really handy. That's what they're there for. I guess I can just camp for melee. I've got the temple up. I feel like I've been really bad about doing my my prayer at the altar. I think I probably missed it. I don't know how long it's been since I've used it last time, but that's probably why my trips are also not going as well. My trip length. There are 14 kills. Okay. That's respectable. If I get 15, I'll be happy. With no restore drops with this get set up. Oh, that actually was a freeze. Wrong target. So I can walk to this 4th tile, pretty sure. Okay. Some stack in there. I'm gonna go ahead and walk a little bit early. Okay. Pretty easy one. There's 15 kills. We'll get 1, maybe 2 more kills here. I'm thinking we might only get, we might be able to get 2. But our kills have been really slow. This Void is really the Book of Darkness. I thought the prayer bonus would be useful, and it's been nice and all, but the lack of accuracy is definitely a little bit too much skimping. Yeah, we only have 77. That's a -5 accuracy on top of I'm using Mystic Boots. So, you know, that's a pretty substantial difference in accuracy, actually. That's being very obvious in my kill speed and my my freeze chance. So definitely get yourself that Mage's Book and Infinity Boots. It really will be much smoother with that. But you can see it's not required. Even though it's better, it's just not very beginner friendly. If you're gonna be trying to use this gear setup, you know, this is difficult even with me. having 700 almost kills now. The difficulty is definitely noticeable. Okay. Well, the flash splashes. Splash City. Yeah, I see. I haven't gotten that much food recently. That's what I was saying. I got a lot of food early on, and then now I've kind of turned back around. Haven't gotten as much food. Flash City, man. Woo. Come on. There we go. That is some Splash City right there. But we dealt with it. Ah. I want to get this down so I can flick this minion. I'm just gonna worry about finishing off. Okay, we got at most one more kill. We're gonna see if we can clutch this one out. Even though I only have 3 restore doses left. I think I am going to just camp prey range, actually. that wasn't worth it. Let's see if I can hit any freezes here. We're not landing any freezes, holy cow. There we go. This is what happens if you don't use Augury. It's possible. But man, is this rough. Stamina coming in clutch though. Fuck, I shouldn't have done that. I should have drank another brew dose. Whatever though. Cause now I can't drink my brews. Otherwise I won't be able to barrage. Oh, I'm lagging. Hey, there we go. Hey, okay, I think we got it. There we go. No Augury Bandos kill. It can be done, boys. Okay. Well, that's going to be the end of the trip. We ended up with 17 kills. That's more than I got last time, so that's good. If I'd gotten a restore drop, then I probably would have gotten 19. I'd say probably would have gotten 2 extra kills, maybe 1 extra kill, because this is taking so slow. But overall, you can see I was able to do this with this shitty ass gear. I've got fucking Mystic Boots on, guys. Book of Darkness. I would not recommend this. I would get this to be at least Infinity Boots. You don't need the Eternals. And the Mage's Book, definitely get yourself a Mage's Book. The difference is very noticeable for me since the last time I did Void trips without it. But it still works just fine. This is the gear I'm using. I would not use this stingy of supplies. I did get chanced a couple times in this trip, but that wasn't because of the gear as much. I mean, it was to some degree because I didn't land the freezes, but if I'd played better, I wouldn't have gotten chanced at all. And usually, even with max gear, it's pretty hard to go through an entire trip and never get chanced at least once or twice. he doesn't normally kill you because, you know, he only has a 1 in 60 chance of hitting a 60. And he can hit a 0. So that's what we got. I don't know if I'm going to put it after this or before this, but I'll go over gear setup for recommended tutorials. That's what we got. Thanks everybody. Ooh, attack that. Rip. Okay, bye. I'm gonna fucking kill. Actually, I'm gonna kill this bitch. You guys want to watch Spiritual Ranger killing content at the end. Oh yeah. Bye bye.